Hey guys, Miriam Pop here of Vibrant Lifestyle Coaching, and today I want to dive into 3 tips if you're not used to working from home. Okay, I know there's a lot of you working from home right now, and so that can feel like brand new territory. All right, this could be new for a lot of you. About 4.5 years ago, I took the leap from working in the salon. I'd been a hairstylist for 13 years to building my own business. So solopreneurship. I went from being surrounded in close quarters with over 50 people a day to being with nobody every day. Okay. And it was an adjustment. Oh my God, it was such an adjustment. I thought I was being cute the other day when I was like, oh, it's the first couple months, but it was really like the first couple of years that were a big struggle, just adjusting and figuring out what worked for me, what didn't work for me, figuring out that workflow, how to stay focused, how to manage my time, right? So y'all don't have 2 years. Y'all don't have 2 years to figure this out. So I've got 3 tips to help you now, 3 tips that you can start using now to help support you as you take on this working from home journey. Okay. So the first tip I'm going to say is routine. Okay. Routine matters so much. And here's your opportunity to create a routine that nurtures you, that speaks to you, where, depending on where you are in life, maybe instead of working from home, you're doing school from home, whatever it may be. This may be the first time you've ever had a choice or an option to create your own routine and flow for your day, okay? So that being said, I really encourage you to create some kind of morning routine. You've got to figure, now that you're at home, working from home, school from home, that time, your commute time, can now be used for you, okay? Use that morning time to fill up with anything you need to help nurture and support you, okay? Think of your morning routine as that space to help energize and fuel you for the long day ahead, okay? So your morning routine can be anything, and I'll actually, in the comments, I will leave a link to one of my blogs and actually a previously recorded workshop all about creating your own morning routine. But the key thing I want to share with you right now, when it comes to your morning routine, make sure it's things that nurture you, self-care, that make you feel good. Because chances are the rest of the day ain't going to be about you. It's going to be about your work or your schoolwork. So that morning routine is really your time to make all about you. For me, my morning routine consists of, one big thing. Let me back it up a little bit. When I was still working in the salon, there were more mornings than not where I was rushing to the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru and eating my breakfast in the car as I drove to work, rushing, right? And something that I would often daydream about while I was shoving that, I don't know, egg wrap in my face and driving was, gosh, I wish I could sit down and have a home cooked breakfast at my own pace and just enjoy it and then get to work on my time. I would daydream about that all the time. So when it came to building my business and working from home, that was one of the first things that became part of my morning routine. You are not rushing Miriam through her breakfast, okay? I'm taking my time, okay? I am making a homemade breakfast. I'm enjoying my cup of coffee or tea or whatever my life is about that day, but knowing that that is my moment and something that like I always would daydream about, okay? So that's one of those moments where that breakfast, yeah, highly nutritious and delicious, but it's supporting me more than just food, right? It's really my time to just ease into my day. So figure out what your things are that help you ease into your day and make the flow of your day work for you. Besides a nutritious breakfast, I usually in the morning will listen to some kind of inspirational or motivational talk. I get after my morning meditation. I always journal in the morning. Journaling is my way of getting all of my thoughts out, getting all of my ideas out, giving Miriam all of her space. And then the rest of the day, since I'm a coach, the rest of the day can be about my clients or showing up for my clients. But that's going to be our first thing. So if you're working from home and this is new to you, routine, okay? Create a routine, and specifically create a morning routine. All right. Set the tone for how your day is going to flow. All right, so that's our first thing, morning routine. The second thing I'm going to encourage you, because it can be very easy when working from home, to get in the routine of just, let me just throw on this pair of sweats, let me get nice and bummy and cozy because you're home. And chances are, when you're going to work every day, there are days where you're just like, I don't want to get dressed up. I just want to bum around. And so when you're newly working from home, that's exciting. It's great. Okay. But let me tell you, after a while, at least from my own experience, um, the ease and casualness of my attire actually became the ease and casualness that I took to my work. All right. And I was also finding, and what I mean by that is I was just kind of getting blasé about things. Just like, oh, whatever. All right. And then before I knew it, even just, I don't want to say my self-esteem, but how I viewed myself, right? I was just kind of getting like, oh, Miriam, boo. I was becoming the couch potato, right? So one thing I'm really going to encourage you guys to do, still get dressed every day. Maybe you have a couple of freebie days a week. I do that. I have a couple of freebie days where maybe I won't be doing any live chatting or live calls with clients. And so those are the days that I'll just hang around and be a bum, okay, in my attire. But I find on the days that I get dressed, I get myself together, I'm more upbeat. I have more energy to give my work, right? So keep that in mind, all right? Enjoy being able to hang around in your sweatpants all day. I'm not taking that away from you. But at some point, come back to that routine of getting dressed, all right? Getting dressed for your day. It'll make such a difference in your mood, especially if you find your mood kind of slipping, find yourself getting a little lazy. Come back to that. I promise it'll make a difference. This last tip is more about productivity, okay? I harp on this big time with my entrepreneur clients who are in the beginning phases of building their business. But I think it's very important, especially when working from home, to be clear about what your daily objectives are for work or even schoolwork, okay? So whether that is the night before, right? The night before, maybe you've, done all your work for the day, you're getting ready to wrap things up. Create a quick list that says what your top 3 objectives are for the next day. Or maybe your list says, okay, these are the things that have to get done on the following day because I didn't get them done today. And what that'll do is when you start your next day, you already know where to dive in, okay? Because I know you can spend a lot of time in the beginning of your day and beginning of your work day just figuring out where do I need to start, where do I leave off, that kind of thing. This one little tip will help you be so much more efficient in your day and not waste time. This way you can have more time for like other fun stuff, okay? Because I think this isn't one of our tips, but I feel called to share this right now. When working from home or going to school from home, because I did go to school online, and so it's hard to have those boundaries, that separation, when you always have these things at your fingertips, okay? When you always have access to your schoolwork or your work, right? I think it's important to set clear boundaries. What is your time, right? What is your work time? What is your school time? Figure out what those hours in your day look like, creating the routine. Figure out what that looks like and stick to it, okay? I know a few people who are going through this right now with their bosses, who their bosses aren't respecting the time boundaries because the boss knows that, oh, she's at home with her laptop. It's 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. I'm going to message her about X, Y, and Z. No, fam, that's not what we're doing, okay? If we're in the office 8 to 5, even though I'm working from home, I'm sticking to that 8 to 5, okay? Whatever that schedule looks like to you, but stick to that, please, for yourself and for your employer, okay? Because guess what? Unless you're getting paid for those extra hours, don't play yourself, all right? Stick to those boundaries because it is so easy to work from home and work all the time. And who are you going to be mad at for that, right? You set the tone, you set the boundary, and you stick to it. So, Miriam Pop here. Vibrant Lifestyle Coaching. I hope this has supported you. I hope this has spoken to you. If you like what I'm throwing down, click like, subscribe to the channel, and come back. Share this with your friends, and let's all live our most vibrant lives, all right?